Good morning. I am Simpy. Welcome to EVS class. Today we will start new chapter 11, Our Earth. I get positive responses from your end. You answer the questions. Swagat Mekep, Kritika, V. Sanjana, Sri, Harshita, Sumant Yadav, Neha Kushwaha. You done well in the classroom. You answer the questions. Without further ado, let's get started. What is the difference between a star and a planet? Do you know? Stars are dot shaped. Planets are spherical in shape. Stars have their own light. Planets get light from the stars. Stars twinkle. Planets do not twinkle. Stars appear less bright than planets. Planets appear brighter than stars. Now answer me, which of these is a star? Sun or Mars? Planet, do you know the name of the planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Planets, they move around the star. Sun is the star. Planets move around the sun. Now answer me, which one is a star? Sun or Mars? Do you know? Sun is a star because Mars move around the sun. We live on the planet Earth. 70% of its surface is covered with water. It is the only planet there we live. Why? Do you know answer of this one? Why do we live on the Earth, not on another planets? For the survival, we need basic natural resources. In the previous chapter, we studied about the natural resources, air, water and sunlight, how they are so important for us. We can't survive without the basic natural resources. And Earth provides us natural resources. So we live on the planet Earth. What is the shape of the Earth? Do you know? It was believed that the shape of the Earth is flat. It was discovered later that it is actually round in shape. The Earth is round in shape and slightly flattened at both the poles, the North and South Pole. We can understand this one with the help of the example. Let us suppose that the Earth is shaped like a football. If we observe an ant walking on the surface of the football, we will see that the ant is very tiny as compared to football. It is very tiny. The section of the ball in front of the ant, it will appear how? Flat. And in front of the earth, we are so tiny, so it looks like us flat. The ball looks round to us because we are able to see it from a distance. When we see from the distance, the football looks round to us. Similarly, we are tiny as compared to the earth, in front of the earth. So it looks flat to us when we look outside the window. And when we observe from outer space, from the distance to the earth, it looks like round in shape. Now you can understand this one with an example about the shape of the earth, that why was it called the shape of the earth is flat, and after that it is called that it is actually round in shape. All of you have understood this one? Now answer me, how does the earth float in outer space without any support? Why? See, sun, earth. Earth moves around the sun and earth does not fall. Why? Actually, the earth falls down. In fact, the earth is constantly falling down. But it's a good thing that earth has high momentum. Due to the high speed, it falls from here and then again it reaches to this same place. And again this cycle continues. So earth floats in outer space and earth does not fall. It does not hit to the sun. Our sun has the high gravity because sun has mass. Sun has the high mass. Gravity is caused by mass. So objects with more mass such as planets and stars exert a lot of gravity. Sun has lot of gravity, so earth is falling down. But due to the high speed, due to the high momentum of the sun, of the earth, it falls from here and again it reaches to this place. So it floats. It does not fall. It does not hit to the sun. Do you know what is gravity? Gravity is a centrally attractive force that attracts a body towards any other physical body having mass. Now all of you got this one. How does the earth float in outer space without any support? Now all of you look at this picture. What is this? This is the globe. Globe is a model of the earth. It gives us an accurate picture of the earth's surface. To study the earth, we take the help of the globe. It shows the location of places on the smaller scale. Earth is round. So to study about the earth, we take the help of the globe, that to know about the location of places. Now all of you know about the globe. %29 of the earth's surface is land. Large land masses are called continents. How many continents are there? There are 7 continents in the world. All of you look at this one. See here on the equator, Africa continent. Here Europe, Asia. Then here North America, South America, and here Antarctica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here Australia continent. How many continents are there? 7 continents. Which one is the largest continent? Asia continent, number 1. Then Africa, number 2. North America, number 3. South America, number 4. AA, North America, then South America, and then Antarctica. Number 5, Antarctica. And after that, Europe, number 6. Number 6, Europe. And number 7, Australia. Australia is the smallest continent and Asia is the largest continent. You have to learn the names of the continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. And know about the locations of the continent in the map. Start from here. On the equator, Africa, upper side Europe, here Asia, North America, South America, and here Australia, and Antarctica. 7 continents. All of you have understood this one? 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Large water bodies are called oceans. How many oceans are there? 5 oceans. Pacific Ocean. See, start from here. Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. Then Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and Southern Ocean. It has 2 names, Southern and Antarctica. How many oceans are there? 5 oceans. You can learn like this way. P-A-I-S-A. PASA. P for Pacific Ocean, A Atlantic Ocean, I Indian Ocean, S Southern Ocean, and A Arctic Ocean. Pacific here, Atlantic here, Indian here, Arctic here, and Southern Ocean here. All of you know about the locations of the oceans in the map and learn the names of the oceans. Largest ocean, Pacific Ocean, then Atlantic Ocean, then Indian Ocean, then Antarctic Ocean, and the smallest ocean is Arctic Ocean. This one is the smallest ocean. Now all of you know about the oceans. Now see this one. The Earth experiences 2 types of eclipses. Solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Earth moves around the sun. A solar eclipse happens when at just the right moment the moon passes between the sun and the earth. See, this is the earth. Earth moves round the sun, and here between the sun and the earth, what comes here? Moon comes. So solar eclipse occurs when the moon blocks the sunlight falling on the earth by coming in between the sun and the earth. So no light reaches the earth. It becomes dark. It may last only for a few minutes. We must not see the sun with naked eyes during a solar eclipse. It can harm our eyes. Now all of you know about the solar eclipse. What does it happen? Sun and here earth. Which one comes here? Between the sun and the earth? Moon comes between the sun and the earth, and it covers the sunlight. So sunlight is not able to fall down on the earth. This one is the reason of the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse occurs when the moon blocks the sunlight, falling on the earth. All of you have understood about the solar eclipse? In the lunar eclipse, sun is here. See, sun, moon, earth. Between the sun and the moon, which one comes in the lunar eclipse? Earth comes. Moon gets the light from the sun. Earth blocks the sunlight. Earth blocks the sunlight falling on the moon by coming in between the sun and the light. It occurs only when there is a full moon. It can last for a few hours. One can look at the moon during a lunar eclipse. You can look at the moon. It's not harmful for us. So all of you have understood about the lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse occurs when the which one comes? Earth comes between sun and the moon. Sunlight is not able to fall on the moon due to the coming of earth between the sun and the moon. So lunar eclipse occurs. Today we have completed the topics of this chapter. We have completed about the shape of the earth, about globes, about the continents and oceans, about the solar and lunar eclipses. What is the assignment for today? You had to write down the difference between stars and planets in the notebook. Write down the difference between stars and planets. Write down the names of the continents and oceans in your notebooks and learn the names of continents, oceans and differences between stars and planets. And what is the question for today? Now answer me. Which of these is a star? Sun or Mars? Which one is the largest continent in the world? Which one is the smallest continent in the world? Which one is the largest ocean in the world? Tell me about the solar eclipse. What does come between sun and the earth in the solar eclipse? And what does come between what does come in lunar eclipse between sun and moon? Answer me of these questions in the comment section. All of you have listened. All of you have joined the class. You have attended the class properly. So answer me of these questions in the comment sections. Now it's time to wrap up the session. Thank you. Have a good one.